We're live. Good evening, folks. I just want to welcome Nicole and the guest here tonight. We're going to be talking about people who's actually exploiting Summer Wells' name for the views and money. Go ahead, Nicole.
Good evening, guys, ladies, everybody. This is let's see. I guess we just jump right in, and I'm going to get raw and honest with you. Are you guys comfortable with yourselves? Do you sleep
Yes,
well
ma'am.
at night? Oh, not you guys.
No.
Them guys. Do you sleep well at night knowing that you are making money off of missing children currently? Most on our minds, Summer Wells. I think it's a sad day when I sat here and within 20 minutes, pen and paper, I have 22 names who have either exploited Summer, have made blood money off of Summer, have bullied others to the point of overdosing, all over Summer. Okay, let's start. Let's throw them out there. Way back in the beginning, I'm sure you guys, everybody remembers Juanita. Anybody know how to say her last name? I don't. She was a psychic, and she went to Tennessee claiming to know or be able to help find Summer Wells. And
didn't she use that spirit box or whatever it was called?
She did.
Was she one of them?
If I'm not mistaken,
her buddy with her, that Mike Brooks. Remember, they was photoshopping pictures. They got so much money. She bought a puppy and named it Summer while they were down there, or named it. It was one of Summer's names, but she named
now
it.
is that the
they were down there?
People that was at the racetrack?
I'm not sure if Juanita and her group went to the racetrack or not. They claimed to be at a lot of places that they actually wasn't. Like they had, what was it, Photoshop pictures of them at the graveyard. They had Photoshop pictures of them standing in front of, I think it was an FBI vehicle, maybe.
And see, they used the spirit box at the racetrack too. That's what the older couple. It was an older couple.
Okay, I got you.
And then I'm disappointed in this next one, guys. I haven't been following YouTube very long. I've actually stayed away from it. But here I am. Okay. She says she doesn't think they were the ones that went to the racetrack. That could have been someone else. Yeah. There was
I know the group at the racetrack, the big group was Predator Hunter Nation.
Well, they was there also with a man and an older couple with a spirit box.
I don't know.
Right, I was just saying all of the actors. Predator Hunter Nation was at the racetrack.
Exactly.
All right. Moving on. So
yeah,
I haven't been on YouTube very long. I jump in, Summer's names everywhere. I start following, obviously the ones with the most views, the most likes are the ones showing up on the feed first, right? I keep hearing rumors of someone selling candles with Summer's name on them, but I never caught a name. I never caught a name until today. And I am so freaking disappointed on who it was. Do you guys know who it was?
I don't know.
It was Tiffany Marie selling candles with Summer's face on them. And that real quick is going to make me jump down to AF Pennington. I want to know what your deal is, honey. Why are we editing photos of Summer? How does that help find Summer? Why are we editing Summer's photos? What's your deal? Anyways, I did read where it said some of the proceeds that Tiffany made did go to a missing children's foundation. So thank you for that. But I still don't think I'm okay with exploiting Summer's name like that. Don B. If anybody's looked at my videos, you know how I feel about him. And right now, still, you have hoodies up on your page with Summer's name. I don't know how much they are right now. I could look, but I don't want to. Why? It doesn't say anywhere that you're donating the money for this, that, or the other. Why are you making money off of a missing child?
He's donating the money to his bank account.
Sure he is. You want to talk about a couple bullies real quick? Some cyber bullies?
Yes.
We got MGL, Bullhorn Betty. Poor Olivia, you definitely fell in with the wrong group, sweetheart. JLR. You guys are bullies. Straight up bullies. You will do anything to get a view, to get a click, a sub, whatever. It's sickening. Ugh. Next on my list. Jody Sue. I don't think you have necessarily made money, but I'm pretty sure YouTube bought your kids' Christmas, didn't they? And if it wasn't for Summer Wells missing, would that have happened? So next I have Ernie on my list. You guys want to take over for a minute?
You mean the guy that's quit the case 12 times? You want to talk about that guy? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. He also says, I'm going to make a prediction in the case. There will be an arrest coming soon. It's coming soon. It's going to be.
There have been arrests coming since like June.
Multiple arrests coming soon. And I don't want to make any money off of this at all. Never want to make a dime off Summer Wells' name, but can you please cash at me to cash at Predator Bounty Hunter?
Hello, folks. Good evening.
Cash at Predator Bounty Hunter.
Hello, folks. Good evening.
Sorry, guys.
Give some feedback.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, Ernie's a piece of work.
See, Ernie is a part of Predator Hunter Nation, which is located here in Newport or Cosby, and they use Summer Wells' name. I've got several videos and stuff just like the racetrack. They act like they care, but they do not care. It's just for this. I'm really surprised they ain't schemed it up to come up with something with Summer Wells' name on it. That's how far deep that they want to exploit her name. They're doing it for the views and attention.
Well, I mean, when they went to the racetrack, okay, none of them have any kind of education on how to do a proper search, taking evidence, that kind of stuff. They went to the racetrack with Ziplocs and picking up what you will find at a racetrack, but duct tape and zip ties. This was the evidence that they were finding there and putting in those Ziplocs.
Yeah.
And
does that sound like anything that is a professional that's been doing it for 18 years?
No, you do not do that. You put it in evidence bags, and it says evidence on it, and it's sealed. Okay.
Well, there's proper ways of collecting evidence, and they weren't following those procedures one bit.
You
don't even know the procedure.
Walk right up and pick it up.
Jamie, they can't afford those evidence bags because the government won't give them the resources needed to conduct their investigations.
Right. I wonder why that is.
And right here, right here too. This one brought up a good thing. He claimed that it showed him. I've got video of this too, where he actually said that the police found the dog that belonged to Summer, and that was a total lie. A lie, straight out lie.
Yeah.
He was-
Here's my thing on Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation, and as it pertains to the Summer Wells thing. Like, if they were legitimately trying to help find that little girl, then I would praise them for that, no matter what they done. You know, I would say, man, that's noble. That's a great thing. It's awesome that you use your own money and spend your own resources and go out there and help. But that's not the case, and it's obvious. They let you know that they're spending their own money. You know, we spent all our own money on this. You know, we don't get a dime. We don't get paid a dime. Well, if you don't want to do it,
gas
then do
and
it.
this and
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't have the resources to do it, and you obviously don't, then don't. Sit back on YouTube like Ernie does now and accuse everybody in the world, because
well, see that's
all
what
these
I'm saying.
accusations have to be taken seriously, whether they're true or not. And Ernie has accused everybody under the sun of taking that little girl. Why?
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
you know, all that is doing is distracting from whoever, whatever happened, whatever. It's distracting away from that. And if there has been an abduction, you got to think that whoever took that little girl is thinking, good God, thank you for all these idiots that are distracted away from what really happened.
Exactly. Yep.
If everybody that's out here on all these platforms was actually doing something good to help find Summer, you know?
It would be worth it, but they ain't. They're just doing it for the views and attention, just like Molly Golightly. She come all the way from where she was, all the way up here to Hawkins County just for views, and she made a lot of money off that. For
Yes.
that,
Yes,
He's made a
they
lot
did.
of money off of a lot of that.
Honestly, what good did that protest do? Like, I get it. If I had a missing child, I've been through it. But anyways, if I get it, you know, you want that loudest one out there looking, searching for your child. Okay, but what's the point to stand in front of the family, or they may be victims as well? If this, you know, if they're innocent, they're victims as well. What's the point in standing in front of their house yelling? How is that helping to find Summer at all?
and just like the bikers are coming, what good is
Yeah,
that going to do for two? And I got told today that I was against bikers. Now, I'm not against bikers, not at all. I've got bikers.
How are they going to
friends.
search? It's
Peace
wintertime. They're on motorcycles. The guy that was in the video that I saw, he was in his 70s, if not older. Is he going to go out there and find Summer? Is he?
Exactly. And I got told today,
I mean,
like I said,
reality kicks in.
do they really
know?
think that, you know, they can search better than what the searches that have been put on? Like, there's been
Well, I
some
can
major
tell you what's
searches
not
from
helping.
some major people.
Well, I can tell you what's not helping is all of these people and the drama that they're bringing to the case. And most of it's coming from YouTube,
Yep.
the YouTube community, from the creators, from the people that watch and follow these creators and side up. Guys, they're all wrong. They're using a little girl's disappearance to manipulate you guys into feeding their little money system,
exactly.
into their Showtime system. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be known. That's all Ernie Shell is I got to be known. It don't matter what cost. He's going to do it, and I can guarantee you, Ernie will make somebody else pay for it. He ain't paying shit.
Exactly.
Right, just like their little documentary. Like, you know, somebody paid a professional to do that. The story's a bunch of BS. You know, it's just terrible. It's
That
like
was George.
home videos put to a documentary. But
That was
whoever actually worked on that, the producer, did a good job. Like, they spent some money on that. I guarantee you, a dime never came out of Ernie Shell's pocket. But somebody
no.
paid some good money for that.
Well, that is Tina's friend George.
The producer?
Yeah,
Is that the guy that she claims that the trolls had his page taken down?
I do believe, yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't even know who he is, but yeah, we took his page down too, y'all.
Yeah. And somebody, I think, Don, you asked, do they really think that they can investigate better than the professionals like the FBI? Yes, they do. They think that because when Brian Laundrie was laying dead under
Wait, that's what we
water,
have to do. Sorry, that's what we got to do, guys. Where are the laundries? Send them out. They'll find Summer. I'm sorry, that's an awful joke. But
no,
whatever.
when Brian Laundrie was laying dead under 6 feet of water, Ernie was talking to him personally. I'm going to hunt you down. If the government will just give me the resources and the money I need, I know where you're at within 30 freaking miles. I'll hunt you down if I get my hands on you, buddy. I'm going to whoop your ass. And you know what? He was already dead. He was never in Kentucky, never in Tennessee, in North Carolina. He was dead in Florida.
Yeah.
See,
But Ernie claimed the FBI didn't know what they were doing. Yeah, they did. They knew right where he was at. I mean, they were there. They missed him because he was underwater. When
And he
the water was
claimed-
there, they got him.
and he claimed to be working with Dog the Bounty Hunter, which was a lie.
Oh yeah.
And
But yeah, but they've quit the case 12 times, I guess. But yet, if you go on in the past 24 hours, I'm guaranteeing you they've got something to do with Summer Wells posted on their Facebook. It's guaranteed. Except for Ernie's, because Ernie don't like to post on his personal ones. He does it on his little ROC page.
Yeah.
But he was hunting down Brian Laundrie. He was hunting Summer Wells. He was in Kenosha working security. He's doing all this high profile shit so everybody can see him. So if he accidentally stumbles off of something good,
All the
everybody's
while
there to see
serving
it.
up Uber Eats.
Yep.
He just chases dollar signs and spews shit.
exactly.
He likes the spotlight too.
He actually made a video about chasing that dollar. Have you seen that one?
I don't know.
Come here, dollar. And he reaches out and grabs it. Said, people going to chase that dollar. I used to be about chasing that dollar. Come here,
See,
dollar.
he's
I
back
could have had
into
$25,000 in a minute.
Yeah.
he's back into wanting an interview with Don Wells. He screwed that up a long time ago.
I
Well, now he says he believes that.
Guilty or innocent, anybody who is under investigation for anything to do with the disappearance of a human being or a murder or anything of that nature would be an absolute moron to let another absolute moron interview them on Facebook or YouTube.
Exactly.
And I'm sure there are attorneys telling them you can't do that. Even if they want to go on there and fight back Ernie and clear their name or whatever, their attorneys are going to say, hell no.
Well, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But what people has done, they've took and made them guilty before they're proven innocent.
They were guilty the hour Summer came up missing.
Yep. It was that quick.
It was.
Yeah.
And they've been on it. And it's not just been Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation.
No.
It's been a large chunk of the YouTube community. And these are grown folks, man. These are people that claim to have morals and logic, and I've seen nothing but silly shit, dude.
And they're not even, and they ain't law enforcement.
Right.
They are not law enforcement.
Most of them don't have a single bit of training whatsoever. Those little certificates of Ernie's, dude, me and Jimbo went and done one of those certificates. And what was it, 10, 15 minutes, Jimbo, we had it?
Yeah. Didn't even have to watch.
Come on, man.
It
was online.
I bet you it was all spelled right, too.
Oh, yeah. It was. But, you know, like, Ernie claims all this training, and I've known him for 20 years. I've never, ever seen him actually go and train anywhere. He may have, but I've never seen it. And as far as like education, you know, I've got a degree, an associate's degree, but I could have easily, and I got it in science, but I could have got it in criminal justice because I had enough credits. It was really interesting and fun classes to take. And I got, you know, a 4.0 in all my criminal justice classes. But, you know, I would venture to say that I have more training than Ernie does as far as investigations.
Right.
You know? Now, I did see
Well,
that
and
he
well, that-
was licensed at some point in Kentucky as a private investigator. But I think all you got to do is take an online test and you can be licensed as well.
well, right. And just like I've told him many times, doesn't matter if you're licensed. You can be a licensed driver and can't drive worth shit.
Truth.
I mean, there's, like I said, there's logic to this. The man has got 0 captures of any fugitives. He's got 0 saves or rescues of any child. He's got a lot of fucking stories, but he don't have any proof. He's got stories. That's all he's got. He might have some pictures taken with some kid or some cop or him in some vehicle, but that's all he's got. He's got bullshit. And you've got these YouTube people loving this shit because it's involving Summer. You've got Doug out here. Seriously, man, like, I thought he had some sense about him, but apparently he doesn't see the con that Ernie is, that he is.
But he did.
And it's
see-
documented,
that's
man.
the thing.
It's out there. It
That's
is out
the
there.
thing. He did.
There's no
see it.
hiding from it.
Yeah, he did see it, bro. It was on, like, he had Ernie on early in this mess, and
Yeah.
outed Ernie for a bunch of lies, including the lie when somebody walked up and, you know, they made fun of him for 10 minutes because that
Right.
person walked up.
Over
Aren't
that
you
lady.
predator hunter guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made fun of him for that.
But
And then, you know,
that leads me to what I was saying,
turn
though.
around, something's happened. You know,
Right.
like
That's
we
what I'm
can tell
saying.
For some
Is that
turnaround from Doug to Ernie hate to so much Ernie love, like, it's ridiculous.
right?
And
I seen Doug tonight.
Do what?
He donated to Ernie's Cash App, went on Ernie's platform. He endorsed Ernie. So that makes me wonder, what in the world does Ernie have on Doug that's making Doug do this? Because this isn't normal actions. It's not. Like I said, it's documented, man, especially right now. It is out there. If you Google or search Ernie Shelby, you will see it. If you choose not to see it, there are reasons.
Yeah.
We see it. We see all of that. There are some people that aren't drama-filled like some of these people are. We're just like, all right, well, here's the truth, and then people want to call us a troll for it. Okay. If given the truth is a troll, I'm a troll all day. Y'all consider whatever you lies.
And they're all full of drama. That's why they're trying to pull everything out for view and attention. And that's why he goes from platform to platform, pulling out Summer Wells' name.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, these are grown folks. But all I see in half of these people's chats is a bunch of QAnon bullshit, too. Not just Ernie's. Not just Ernie's. I see it. Of these, I see it. Bull.
Yes. That's great.
Okay, I understand that. But the shit that they're calling it and saying it is not. And it's taken away from the focus on the real fucking problem.
Exactly.
They have to worry about these fools acting like they're cops. The cops do. They have to worry about these assholes that think they're some detective instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Sunshine and
But
apple
they
pie.
cannot not account for it. They have to account for it.
Sunshine and apple pie said some interesting stuff here, guys. Ernie said Doug goes to sex parties and said he has proof.
Oh.
Like, you know, that could be harmful to somebody's reputation as a YouTube creator. And it could not. But That is exactly the kind of thing that Ernie would try to blackmail somebody with, or
Exactly.
extort somebody with, you know. So that doesn't surprise me at all. I'd love to hear more about that. You can email me at coachjimboc@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook, or however you want to do it. But I'd love to hear more about that.
Come talk to the Tales of the Lycan page too.
Oh yeah. Tell us on the Tales of Lycan. You can message that page, and we got some admins that would absolutely love to talk about that.
And that goes for anything that anybody might have that can shine some more light on this situation. It doesn't matter if it's Ernie. If they're out there exploiting these missing kids, let's talk about it. Let's bring it to light. They always talking about bringing things to light and getting the investigation. Well, we're getting the investigation going right now, guys. So let's bring it.
Yep.
Yeah, Ernie did publicly go on there and slam Doug for being a drug addict. Said that he was on drugs. Now I've seen that. Maybe that's what Doug did. Maybe Doug said, "Hey Ernie, if you'll just, quit slandering me, and instead of actually taking the legal route, maybe he bowed down to Ernie and quit doing this, and I'll endorse you, buddy." I mean, it could very well be that.
I don't know.
He tried to pin.
Yeah, incognito. I seen that crap, man. He tried to say I touched children and that I had my ass beat up and ran out of Michigan, folks. Well, I'm still sitting in Michigan. No injuries. Thank you.
Okay.
Tired of hearing him talk that shit, dude. That's all that is shit.
It's the only thing that comes out of his mouth is shit.
Well, I mean, if you're not for him, you're a pedophile or a pedophile protector. I mean,
True.
His buddy Chris Severe, he does that. I think it's on. No, it was one article I read in a video I seen. He done the same stuff. It's like these guys do the same shit, threatening to sue you. You're a pedophile. You're a pedophile protector. That's why you don't agree with me. That's why you're asking me to prove it. That's all I've heard is tears because we asked for proof a year ago. That's
and
all.
he can't ever show proof.
No, they gave me some damn articles about some other shit had nothing to do with what we were talking about. And I'm like, that's not proof. But all they had was pictures of Ernie with guns saying, expect us, that kind of stuff, trying to threaten me. Like, seriously, man. They're a bunch of jokes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
They
But, yeah.
So, yeah.
But they do that to people. They threaten their way. They extort their way. They will go and talk to your grade school teacher to find out some dirt on you, folks.
I don't
So if you're friends
understand.
with them, understand you're exposed, and they will not stop. They will get anything and everything to mess with anybody. They would do it to their own parents, their own kids. They're going to do it to you. Sorry.
Nope, you're fine. I don't understand how people how they have followers and friends and supporters, and like, these are dangerous people.
Exactly.
Ernie and his group, they are dangerous. It's not just, hey, drama. They're legit dangerous people, right?
Right. I mean, would you have your children around any of these people?
No.
Any
Jumping
of
out
them?
of vehicles?
Any of them. Any of these YouTube content creators, Ernie, Xandertine, any of them.
Nope.
Any of them.
Nope.
I wouldn't even want them in the same vicinity of them.
Yeah, they've turned the Summer Wells case into a crap show. And that's why I don't know, they just need to go and stay out of it's what they should have done.
Yeah, these YouTube creators, they need to shut that shit down, dude. It's ridiculous. It's sad. They're not helping. They think they're helping. They're calling it helping. They're calling it, oh, we got a lead, we got this and that. You don't have shit, folks.
They're literally deflecting from the issue. They're taking everybody's attention and putting it over here when it should have been over there to begin with. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Well, all I've ran into is attention whores.
Yes.
They all need attention. It don't matter if it's good or bad. They just need attention.
Every one of them. Molly Golightly, Blowhorn Betty, Predator Hunter Nation, Ernie, and every one of them that is exploiting their name, putting out this crap, and all of it's pretty much false because some of it is probably true, but for the most part, what Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation has been putting out is false because if it were true, they would then be arrested.
Exactly.
They're not interested in that child being found.
No,
they're not interested in an arrest being made in her disappearance. No, they're interested in milking this for every drop that they can get it for.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
Yep. Molly Golightly and her crew, they knew how to bring money in on Summer's case. How? What'd they have to do? Take a trip to Tennessee. All their followers. Live, yep. They got all kinds of money for that. They did. Have you seen their wish list? They have like spy cams, laptops, all on their Amazon wish list on Facebook. Or not Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Sunshine and apple pie. I see your comment, and I know that's why the dude wears boots all the time, because he's a fucking midget. And I'm a short dude. But yeah. He even wears those extra shirts to make himself look bigger. That's part of his thing. He always talks about his voice being too low and gravelly. Well, that's bullshit. I think we've all seen that on those Highway Meltdown videos of his. So,
yeah.
So, yeah, this whole thing about the producer in New York saying you're going to have to talk a little bit lighter and this and that. Dude, we know it's fake. We know it's because your balls haven't dropped yet. Okay? Sorry, go ahead.
So what else have you got there, Dawn? Have you got some more names you want to throw out?
I do. Okay. I've got a couple more. I've got some questions. Let's see. Ziggy, you can't tell me that your whole reason for going to Tennessee was to get that puppy. Okay, whatever. But you took a 3 to 4 week old puppy away from its mom, and you can't convince me that you did the right thing.
Oh my God.
I just hand raised 10 pups, and I didn't let them leave my home until they were 8 weeks old.
We breed puppies for a living. There's no way you let a dog go before it's 8 weeks old.
No. I seen on a video of hers, the puppy one night, it still wobbles when it walks. Like it was way too young. Ziggy, honey, I'm not saying you're not capable of taking care of this dog. I'm just saying what you did was wrong. Okay. I believe you did it. I believe your trip to Tennessee was for the same thing the rest of them did it for. Views, likes, clicks, money, honey. Tana Life Path. 423 Trace. Cracking cases. All that billboard nonsense. That's a big old mess, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you know what I find out when I was looking into this billboard stuff? Did you know that they could have got it done for free? For free.
Wow.
30 days. Free. And then they just have to switch it to a different billboard. So I don't know. Y'all, that's a freaking mess. And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm not too sure about this whole Brad Wishon guy, and I've seen some things floating around on Facebook. I'm definitely going to look into that one a little bit more. Cracking cases, I believe you planted yourself right there in the middle of it. You saw a cash cow, didn't you?
That's what Molly Golightly said. She was a cash cow.
Yeah. There's dollar signs all over the place.
And then I heard today on a video, of her leaning over towards a car and telling, as this is whenever they went out to Don Wells' work site, and leaned over to the car and told her, "Sorry, your kid's dead." And she denied it. She denied it, but the guy said they called her out on it. And her Candace, see, they went to, whenever they was here in Tennessee, they went to where Don Wells, found out somehow where Don Wells worked, his job site. Well, they go there, and I guess the cops come, and Candace was backing out in her little car, and Candace never said a word to her, just got in her car and left. And which I would have too. I wouldn't have said nothing to her either, but
Seriously.
she leaned over to the car. It showed her. I actually seen the video of her leaned over towards the car, and she said, "Sorry, your kid's dead."
Yep. Now she's trying to say she didn't say that, but plenty of people have it on video.
Exactly.
Wow.
And you, guilty or not, you do not
And
say,
I want to
say
throw out
that.
there real quick. Don did not lose his job. He got moved to a different job site. So
Yeah, well, I know I don't know them people, but it's been said that Don has met me over here at a red light, but I do not know them people. But I do not know whether they had something to do with it or not, so I can't say nothing about that. But for the people that's actually doing what Molly Go Lightly and all these creators are doing to these people for no reason, well, to them it's a reason because they're guilty to them, but I mean, they have no proof. If they had proof, just like Ernie and them, they would be arrested. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Right. But I mean, even like with on Enchanted Life Path, I think it was last night or the night before when Benny was on there with Ernie, and supposedly Ernie thought that the Enchanted Life Path guy nailed Benny to the wall with his questions. Well, I mean, I've heard Ernie's questions numerous times, same ones, about the video where he said he was in the Smoky Mountains. Dude, he was being a smartass to you. That's what he was doing when you asked him.
Exactly.
He was being a smartass to I forget who the two girls were. It was the mountain girl and somebody else that he was fucking with too. That's all that was. He wasn't in the Smoky Mountains when you guys think he was.
Exactly.
He didn't know Don and Candace and all them before Summer come up missing. I'm pretty sure most people know that Don took to the internet and to YouTube specifically to help try to find his little girl when she went missing.
And Benny, and that's another thing. Benny, I will say it. I don't agree with what some of the stuff he does to people, but Benny is more of a man than Ernie Shell ever thought about doing. Benny
I'll
is the
second
only
that.
one that actually drove from, I guess he's from Texas, where I mean many miles,
Yeah, he's from
come
Texas.
up here
Yeah.
and help these people.
Right. He actually took money and bought security cameras for their house.
His own money.
He did a lot of stuff for him. These other people, all they're doing is exploiting the daughter. Now, I don't know if Benny's exploiting her. I'm sure he's gained something out of it, but he's putting back too.
Right.
And
At
I'm
least
not
he's
defending
done good
Benny.
as well.
Exactly.
I'm not defending Benny, but I'm saying he's the only person I've seen put up anything. So
Also,
all
when
these
I
other
was trying to
people,
get
I'm
someone
talking
to listen
directly.
to me
I'm talking
about
directly to him.
John B stuff, Benny was the only one that I could get to listen to me.
Well, of course, there is a human side to Benny. I've talked to Benny. Now, there's stuff he's done that I don't agree with, but shit, man, I don't agree with shit I did today. So,
Everybody ain't going to agree,
okay.
but whenever it's the truth, it's the truth, you know. And
But
a lot
when
of
it's
things,
every day, all day, scamming people, living off of people's efforts, not your own,
exactly,
people's
and everybody,
grievances, all of that. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Ernie scamming or these people using Summer Wells' name to gain cash. It doesn't matter.
Doing
It's wrong.
8-hour lives.
Do what?
exactly.
They do 8-hour lives. Like
Who
what?
does?
These creators.
Yeah.
So
I
how
missed
the hell are
it.
they
Those are
investigating
super long.
anything, man? That's like Ernie claiming he's doing this investigation and shit that he's doing. But
Don't
really, he's in front of his camera 99% of the time talking about the trolls or Summer Wells or this new bill now that he's with Chris Severe. And hey, I'm all about passing some laws to help out the kids. But
Absolutely.
the bills that they're trying to get passed, no. That is nothing. That's another topic altogether. That takes away
don't
First Amendment rights.
Don Kay said, wait, they had cameras. Yes, they did have cameras, but Benny went and got them more cameras. He did it live and showed that he went and bought cameras to help these folks out. He did go buy cameras.
Yep, I think he helped set them up.
Yeah, he helped set them up. It was
Yeah.
more cameras to add to the ones that he already had.
That was when they were down at the swimming hole.
Yeah.
And it was in the fall. I think it was. Yeah, it was in the fall. And they were down at the swimming hole, the famous swimming hole. And, I mean, you can see the terrain around them then. That's why I say, what's that 70-year-old biker going to do to help
Yeah.
find Summer? You know, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm being realistic. I mean, if people want to help find Summer, let law enforcement do their job.
Yeah.
Quit
Stop
cluttering.
crowding all their time up with all this freaking bullshit.
Right, because all it does is muddy the waters more, and they have to wait for it to clear up so they can make sense of what's going on, because this extra drama is all drama. That's all it is drama.
Right.
For
Think
you
about it.
middle schoolers out there, it's drama.
You know that high school locker room? Yeah, that's what YouTube is right now. Anyways, but okay, so all the crap that we see on YouTube, law enforcement's dealing with not only that, but I'm sure 10 times that's being flooded through their lines. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. Like I said, if they want to help find Summer, they need to chill out.
Seriously.
And then they need to go make a report on how to make biscuits or something, dude. Leave the Wells family alone, dude. Leave TBI alone. Unless you have something that is of substance, stop. It's really not that hard to figure out.
Because all these theories, speculations, conspiracies, however you say it.
Conspiracies.
There you go. Thank you. It's doing nothing.
Yep.
It's letting what's a good way to put it? It's letting Summer's captor or whatever get away with it is what it's doing.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Let the truth keep
Because of
against
any
the
trail
beast.
they might have, they're going to lose it.
Yeah.
That's why. Like I said, all of this distraction and diversions that they're creating for the people that actually took Summer, you know, I mean, like Jimbo said a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure he's saying they're saying thank you. You know?
Oh yeah. You just made it super easy for him to get away.
Who else
I'm
you
still
got?
not
Nicole?
sure what I believe, but I do know in the country we live in, you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
It's supposed to
And
be.
Well,
you have to
unless
get
you're on
the facts
YouTube.
in the face, right?
Unless you know Ernie Shell and most of the YouTube creators.
Then the rules change, huh?
Well, he's one of them now, dude. He ran from Facebook. He couldn't handle the heat.
Yeah. If money comes about, you know, honestly, and you're really doing something good, and people happen to donate to you for your efforts, that's all good, man. But if you're out here begging for donations because you are complaining about putting your own time and money into it, then just don't do it.
Well,
let the
I was
profession
raised a preacher's kid, man. And that's one of the true people that gives all selflessly and doesn't complain. Ernie claims he's walking that kind of road like he's some kind of saint and begging for donations, when in reality he's scamming people, and then people are turning their backs on him. He's not getting that, and he's only living off of his donations. And he's manipulating the people that's giving him those donations too. Like Brent just said, It's all about the money.
Yep.
Because with fame comes money.
Poor Summer.
Exactly. I
The
feel
captors
sorry
say
for
thank,
the.
guys.
I really feel sorry for Dawn and Candace, to be honest. That's their baby girl, and you got all these people wanting to come. Me, if it was my baby girl, I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I'm just that way, but
Yeah.
I'd be in a
Okay, so
I couldn't, but I feel sorry for Dawn and Candace because here you got all these people that has no fucking clue of who they are. I had never heard of them before until Summer Wells went missing or
Yep.
whatever happened.
mhm.
And then all of a sudden you got all these people wanting to come at them. And I really feel bad for them.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm if there was a way and I was in their shoes, I would find a way to have a cease and desist served on all these YouTube creators.
Exactly.
Yes.
I would put a complete stop to it as much as I could. And
But
yeah, I
see,
know there's freedom of the press and all that kind of. I get it, I do, but man, do what you want to do in your life. Just don't hurt nobody. And right now, you people are hurting. You're hurting a lot of people. You ain't just hurting the Wells family, but you're hurting them. That includes those boys, her, all of them, man. This is no way to fix the situation.
Exactly. What was you going to say, Don?
so my thing with the Wells is, and when it comes to feeling sorry for them, if I look at it as a whole picture, I do not feel sorry for them. Do I think they're guilty or innocent? I have no idea. But regardless of Summer coming up missing, they was about to have their children taken from them anyways. And when we all seen the pictures of that house, they should be ashamed of themselves. And I don't care who says what, they
Exactly.
should be ashamed of themselves. So, yeah. Nobody deserves to lose a child in a horrific accident or,
No.
being taken from you. But the Wells should be ashamed of the way they were raising them kids. That poor baby girl. She just wanted to be beautiful and loved and a princess. The very first time I saw Summer's room down there in that dungeon, I didn't see nothing pink, no princess. There's not even sheets on that bed. Like, that was sad. And I understand being a tomboy because she has brothers. But we also saw the videos of Summer in church with Robin, and you saw the way Summer was with Robin and her hair, and all Summer wanted was to be beautiful with long, beautiful hair. You could see it all over her.
No doubt.
Exactly.
They were
Okay.
doing their kids wrong.
Did you all, I got to ask this, did you all see the video of Ernie where he was taking Summer Wells pictures and
Yes,
he had
the bruises.
yeah,
Yep.
manipulating them?
He was lightening it so he could show that there was some bruising that had happened to her. And this was supposedly in a picture that was taken right before she went missing, so it would show that she was abused or something before. Is what he was trying to say. I don't know much about the Summer Wells case, so I'm not going to talk about that part, but I do know that's what he was trying to show in that video.
But he was taking and manipulating the photos by doing that on that app.
He was.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there are pictures out there with Summer covered in bruises and filthy and just looking sad and scared. There are real photos out there of her looking like that. But no, nobody should be editing her photos one way or another. While we're talking about her photos real fast, why is the missing child's picture that they have of Summer? Why did they use one where she has long hair when her head was shaved when she came up missing?
It's a good question.
That is a good question.
Why I'm on my asking questions? Why are we waiting 7 months before we speak up, Andrew? Why? If you say you're here to protect your son, then why wasn't you here from day one to protect him? What took you 7 months? Why did it take you so long? Now, do you want the money or do you want the fame? Are you bored? I have a lot of questions for Mr. Andrew, but we'll leave that one at that.
Is that the guy that Ernie buddied up with today?
Well,
Yeah.
last night, but he's against him now.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's against him
Oh
now.
yeah.
Today he was
Oh,
telling
yeah.
him he believes him now.
He said that, but that was also the same live that Ernie got shot in or cut or whatever the fuck it was.
Shame
Where
on
his,
you.
his tactical shirt saved him. It was that live.
Yeah. Matthew,
Yeah.
quit acting like you don't know what happened to him, dude. You were the one responsible.
Did you get video? Because I want to see it.
Dude,
It's
trust
recorded.
me.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If somebody had that video, you could make $1 million.
Well,
Dude,
damn, Summer's not
I
the
don't-
cash cow Ernie is. No, I'm sorry. I said that.
I don't put my hands on guys that wear their sister's boots. Okay,
Fair
sorry.
enough.
Listen, dude. His
Would it
sister,
feel too much like hitting a woman?
his sister
I know it's gain.
is way
I
too
know
big
it's
for him.
gaining height for him.
Ernie wears a size 7 in shoe,
And he like 5'7"?
roughly. Yeah.
Yep.
With his boots on, he might be 5'8".
Just E. Yes.
With his rattlesnake
Yes,
boots or
maybe
his
the
desert
boots, too.
combat boots that he was going to wear to kick my ass when he came up here. Yeah, he's got a lot of those.
Do they know who was shot in Harlan? I'm just curious. My hometown as well. He's about 5'7". I don't know. He of course, he's usually wearing shoes. He probably, if he's wearing, weighing in at the doctor with his shoes off, he's probably 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
With those
older,
Gumby
I know
arms of his.
as I get older, I shrink. So surely the little troll shrinks too. So
But yeah, he. That live today was something else, man.
Yeah.
I swear he's like the new version, the right wing version of Jussie Smollett. Just like him, man. He's acting out his attacks instead of lying about them. Like his attack on that when he's on that platform the other night. And he comes on and he's milking it for everything he can today. Of course, yes, he tried to blame me, say, was I involved in it? No, man. I would do it right if I was going to do it, man.
You're not the one who set up the ice outside his car so he'd slip and bust his ass and he'd shot.
Man, that was because he's wearing them high heels of his, dude. Those stacks. He's got to try to gain some height on Chris, man. You seen how short he was compared to him?
Go ahead, Nicole, if you got more.
So prayer garden, I don't really. You just throw Summer's name around a lot for the most part. Q Carlock, I almost forgot about you. You were messed up in all that billboard mess. Miley's World called the world's father just so you could publish the phone call for your own views. Like, and whoever it was, somebody might know. Who was it that was talking to Grandis? Got all them texts from Grandis. And at the end of it said, I'm a YouTube creator, just so you know. And Grandis was like, I wish you would have told me. And then that girl was like, well, it's for Summer. Who did that? Does anybody know?
I have no idea.
But her too, whatever her name is. And that's pretty much the end of the list I got right now. I know rumors going around that somebody was bullied on YouTube last night to the point of an overdose.
Yeah, ended her life. I heard about that too.
Was it Crime Stories Obsessed that had them text Jesse?
Another YouTube person, or was it somebody that
MGL.
focused on somebody?
Yeah,
It was
another YouTube.
MGL
Yeah,
and Susan. Her last name started with a B.
that was Emma. Don K says that was Emma or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Emma. Gotcha.
Yeah, she was being bullied, and right before whatever happened, Griff's page, he had talked about it. Something about her getting bullied and all kinds of crap like that. Yes, he took her name life.
So what did she do? What did MPL do? She freaking deleted the video the live of her bullying that girl. What it was they was calling her out on something, and that woman was saying it wasn't her. Whether it was or wasn't, it's not the point. The point is they pushed it to the point where when it was over, she tried to end her life. I don't know if she succeeded or not. I hope not. But then Molly Golightly deleted the live. So all you YouTube creators out here keep doing this. You have these lives and you talk shit and you cause all this trouble and drama and challenging with all these other creators, and then you delete it. What, you got the balls to sit up there and talk shit, but you ain't got the balls to keep it up there. I'm sick of it. Like, maybe if you have to delete your live, maybe you should double check yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That seems to be the MO for most of them, though. Delete the evidence of what they've been involved with. They think it's too edgy.
Yeah.
We know Bernie Smell does that all the time.
Yeah.
No, the one with the text was, I missed Susan. I just put it up as the thing there.
Okay. I just know the girl's first name was Susan.
I'll be over there by the computer somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know what her last name was. Or what her screen name that she uses is. But what is it about Summer's case that is making people act in such a way? There's thousands of missing kids.
Yeah,
Why is this one so crazy?
exactly.
Because it's went on for 7 months. Okay, well, there's baby Dior. He's been missing for almost 7 years. There's no drama. You hardly hear nothing about him. Like, I don't understand what it is about them hills, guys. But that's about all I got. I want to throw out there again that Don B still has Summer's hoodies up.
Yeah, that's
out for weeks now.
Matt showed me that. That's just, oh my God.
What?
Sickening. Don B's Summer Wells hoodies.
Oh, yeah, man. Like there wasn't even no comment about, hey, these proceeds go to help missing children or the Wells family or anything like that.
Because he's getting
nowhere on that channel did I see any kind of disclaimer or amendment or anything like that, whatever you want to call it. Nothing. No shame. And all of them are doing it, man.
No,
they might not put Summer Wells in the titles of their live streams. They might not, but it's all through it.
Yeah.
The greed
like
reminds
middle
me.
Schoolers.
The greed reminds me of when those two old boys from Tennessee down there went and rented a U-Haul and went store to store and bought up all those bottles of sanitizer when COVID first came out.
Yeah.
And then their asses got stuck with it. That's what needs to happen. All these hoodies and candles and whatever people are trying to make money off that little girl, they need to get stuck with all that money.
Yeah.
Yep, they do.
People need to stop sending these creators money like this. Don't send them money to go down there and harass people.
And it ain't just a little money, it's a lot of money.
Like, I understand supporting a channel or a creator. Like, there's people I'm sub to and I pay for the subscriptions, but there's a difference in supporting somebody or what's the word I want? Enabling them. Yeah, there's a difference in supporting someone or enabling them.
Well, right now, Doug is enabling Ernie,
Yep.
giving him cash. I don't care if it's a quarter. And what he went on and, oh, yeah, I support Ernie. Man, whatever, dude. You must have got into Ernie stash. That's all I can say about that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like I said, who can hide from it right now? It's everywhere. And I know Ernie loves it because everywhere he turns, his name is being mentioned. He might not like what's being said all the time, but he's eating it up. Don't let that little narcissist thinking that he uses, don't let that fool you, man. He's all about it.
Yep.
I don't care if half of his viewers are trolls. He don't care. He's got viewers.
Exactly. As long as he's
It
got
don't
people.
matter if it's 15 or 1,500. He's all about it. But, you know, a lot of people will wake up to it. A lot of people are going to see through Doug's bullshit. Like, really, man? Like, not all of us are stupid. We get it. That's why we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, there's a few of
There's
us.
a lot of
that
people
are-
listening that know it. Huh?
There's a few of us that can see through the crap.
Oh, quite a few. But they don't know what's happening because they're so caught up in that middle school drama bullshit that they do
Mm-hmm.
that they don't see it. They don't see that they're showing their ass. They don't see that they're a stain. They don't care, I don't think. Some of them don't. Because when shit starts dying down, they get it going again.
Yep.
I mean, God, and some of these people I know are using this little girl's situation to even try to start their own platforms. And I'm not talking about Ernie Shell. I'm not going to dox those people, but they know who it is.
Yep.
They should be ashamed of themselves too. It's sad.
It is sad.
I mean, you are as bad as the predators that you call out. Especially if you're pretending to be a predator hunter, saving kids, telling all these lies. You're as bad as the child molester itself. And I know you hear me, Ernie. I know you hear me, dude. That's exactly the truth.
They're watching.
Yeah.
Oh, I know they are. I don't care. I'm just letting him know. I'm telling him that. That's the way that is. And that comes from an assault survivor. You want to call a pedophile? No, sir. You are the pedophile status.
I seen something last night I want to talk about real fast.
Go ahead.
I was watching someone's live. I think this was last night, but in the chat, there's a creator whose name is Big because of the Summers case. And the channel I was watching is a fairly new one. She was asking him when Summer's birthday, when this happened, when that happened. How long have you been covering Summer's case? Like it's a possession. I don't care if you've been covering. Okay, I've been covering Summer's case since the hour she came up missing, but that doesn't make me any better than the guy sitting over there that just started following Summer's case today. Why can't it be the more, the better? Why is it a territorial thing? Is it the reward money? Is that what's doing it?
I mean, the reward to me should be the girl being found,
Absolutely.
one way or another.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, shit, dude, I'm poor. Fuck a damn reward, man. Bring that little girl back, dude. At least find out what went down. Whatever. Quit kicking up about reward money. Quit kicking up about your YouTube channel. Because I'll go ahead and tell you, I haven't heard a good YouTube creator yet. I've not heard one. Y'all ain't no damn Joe Rogan or nothing, man. Y'all are silly. Y'all have some high aspirations, man.
They definitely have themselves up on a pedestal.
Oh, for sure. They're no happy Harry hard on for sure.
Yep. Thank you for letting me get up here and give my spiel about these. I'm trying to be nice. Creators. There we go.
You're welcome. We're glad to have you on here. And I'm glad to have you on my channel as a mod too. Thank you.
I'm happy to be.
Absolutely, Nicole. Thank you. But I did make a post today on the Tales of a Lycan page. And it's about, if any of you guys have seen any of these people using Summer Wells or any child's name for that matter.
Yes, any child.
For any kind of gain. I don't care if it's to boost their platform or to get it started. I don't care if it's to make money. Let us know about it. Because, you know, we're going to let you know about it once we do. We're going to let everybody know about it.
Sure.
This don't need to be pushed in the corner. This don't need to be hidden. Like I said, this is just as bad as taking a child, folks. And if you support it,
you're stopping a child from being found with the bullshit you're doing. So yeah,
right.
It is.
Anybody with 2 brain cells knows that shit.
Yep.
So you either are not very smart or you're evil.
Yeah.
You have no morals.
Bunch of narcissists.
I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you couldn't have morals and do what you're doing, folks. None of you. Not a single one of you. No morals. And you're talking about something that has a lot to do with a lot of morals. You're talking about children and their well-being.
And I want to bring something up too here. I got told today that whenever a troll or somebody had said when on one of the things to show everybody that this was going to be happening, saying that I was exploiting Summer Wells' name. No, I'm not exploiting her name. I'm brought up some people here that actually knows and actual with people who is really exploiting Summer Wells' name.
We're bringing awareness to those exploiting, and we need it to stop. We should all want it to stop, right?
Right. You want to protect the kids? This is the first step.
Yep.
It does start at home, inside of you.
Exactly. That way the proper authorities can get it. Don't go to Ernie Shell. Don't go to Predator Hunter Nation. Don't
go to any of these fools with any information.
Why we're saying things not to go to, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
If you have a valuable tip or any tip, can you do Summer a favor and report it straight to TBI?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And report it there first and let their people sift through the tips. Why is that a thing? I'm pretty aggravated about that.
What is that number? Is it TBI Find, 1-800 TBI Find or something like that?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Dawn.
Yes.
Can you pull up the actual thing of Summer Wells? I don't know how to do it, or I'm not familiar with it. Can you at least read off the information with her info and the correct people to inform?
I don't know how to pull a picture up with us on StreamYard like this, but I can absolutely give you some.
You can read it off your phone.
Okay.
That's fine. I ain't got that part figured out yet. I'm new at this, but I mean, it's time for the actual truth to go to let the law enforcement do it.
Yes.
I
Right.
mean,
Because these people definitely aren't law enforcement. People need to use their logic and go straight to law enforcement. TBI, if you're in the area, I'm sure you got somebody in those offices working that case somewhere. Okay? But man, don't piddle around with these fools, please. I mean,
because
she could be alive. She could be found. Nobody knows
Absolutely.
what's going on with her. So y'all need to quit bullshitting and do the adult thing.
exactly. And these people like this are acting like they're the go-to people in between law enforcement. There's nobody in between the FBI. There's nobody in between the truth. Go to the actual police. They are the go-to people. The FBI and the local law enforcement is the go-to people. Nobody else.
Exactly. And for the people that do believe Ernie's bullshit of lies about him saving children, he has never saved a child. Not one. He's not saved anybody. He can't even save himself. So please do not believe that man's bullshit. Don't
Yeah, he
Dog
was-
the Bounty Hunter and all this other shit, man. It's all bullshit, folks. Yeah,
He
he
was-
met Dog at a Comic-Con.
He was admiring himself so much last night that he slipped on some ice and tried to play it off as he got a hit attempt on him or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Of course. The man's full of lies. Do not believe him. Don't believe any of these other creators. If you know something that can bring Summer back home, go to the TBI. Let them know what
Exactly.
you've got.
Let
Don't
me know
even
whenever
think
you
about
got
it.
it. Let me know whenever you got it pulled up, Dawn.
I have it. I have 2 missing kids. Our first one is Summer Moon Utah Wells. She came up missing from her home in Hawkins County, Tennessee on June 15th of 2001. She's 3 foot tall, blonde hair and blue eyes, and her head was shaved. Anybody with information, we urge you to please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. One moment here. Michael Joseph Vaughn, also known as Monkey, 5 years old, male, missing from Fruitland, Idaho. I don't have a date on him. He is also blonde hair, blue eyes. He came up missing shortly after summer. I don't know why I don't have a date on here. But anybody with information on Michael is urged to call Fruitland Police Department at 208-642-6006. Fruitland Police Department at 208-642.
Hello? Are we still here?
yes,
Yeah, we hear Bob.
Okay. Dawn, are you okay?
Yeah, it
Okay.
sounded like there was a bad lag. Did all of that phone number come through? Did I
It
just
did on my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, I can send you a picture of both Michael and Summer, Jamie, and I think you can
Okay.
attach it to this video.
Okay.
Good deal.
Thank you,
July
Jesse. Michael Vaughn's been missing since July 27th of 2021. Yeah.
And reflect back on Ernie's live tonight. This man has been taking all of his videos, all of his screenshots from the past 2 years, and he's posting them in these videos. He's got one with Chris Hansen talking about Ernie Shell and thanking him for everything. That's the only video he's got. He talks about how he's good friends with him. Why do we have more than just that one video, folks?
well, because you can call Chris Hansen and pay him X amount of dollars to endorse your business.
I mean, not for nothing. To get their TV interview, wasn't it, Jamie? How much did they harass that TV station?
They harassed him a bunch. And finally, the one in New York over Brian Laundrie, they aggravated the crap out of them too.
Well, I know they went on that Channel 4 out of Nashville.
Channel 6 is the one they also harassed.
Oh, yeah, that's the one they harassed on the phone. I'm talking about the interview.
The one in Nashville is the one where Xander broke records, right?
Yes, they broke records. Yes, that was TV4. I forget the call letters, but yeah. And if everybody wants to go look at where they had that interview on that TV station's Facebook page, you'll also see a lot of information about Ernie Shell on that too. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah, everywhere he goes, his past is with him.
Yep.
It
doesn't matter if it's on Horror Mask News. It doesn't matter if it's on Tales of a Lycan. It doesn't matter if on Jamie's page,
Just
on the
Google
Stand, the YouTube channel. Doesn't matter. It's everywhere. And that was a promise that was made a year ago that that's going to happen. And it is. Hello?
Hello.
Making sure I didn't get lost here.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did. They had it on TikTok too. 5,000 TikTok views, and the trolls had it took down or something.
No, it was 5 million
Oh,
almost.
5 million.
Yeah. And that's funny because it happened in a matter of just a few days. There was no way that many people had trafficked their page to get that many views. It wouldn't happen in a combination of YouTube and TikTok.
No.
You could see that was purchased. And that's what was reported. Little crybabies want to cry about it. Well, do something honest, we'll leave you alone. But you ain't. So keep bullshitting everybody. We're going to keep singing your song.
Yeah, the Connor. That guy's name was Connor. He called harassing and got into it with because the guy's like, I've never heard of you, buddy. You know,
Right?
It really made the Colonel Shell mad. You know, you ain't heard of me. What do you mean? You're supposed to do a story on us. Well, I think I'm just going to put you on Facebook and kind of ruin you.
Yeah.
You make
Yeah,
little
love
Ernie
sting
mad, he
operation.
stomps around and he got smoke coming out of his ears, and you know he just gets all mad.
I think we've had a good evening.
Yes, we
I
have.
think so.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. Well, you want to wrap it up, Jamie?
Yeah, are you guys okay with wrapping it up? Yous got any more? Or?
I've said my piece for the evening.
I think I've probably irritated enough people for one night.
Well, and like they have said, any one of us that you have information like Jimbo, Dawn, Matt, on anything on the Tales of the Lycan Facebook. Let me put that back up there again. It's at the bottom of the screen. The Stand, the Horror Mask News, or anybody with the truth, get a hold of one of these guys. I mean, it's a time for the right people to get the info so the drama will stop and bring this baby girl home, you know?
Yeah, that should be the ultimate goal. Just
That is the
get her
ultimate
home,
goal.
and all the other ones, you know, like that are missing. You know, if something, you know, if the worst case scenario, at least maybe their families get some closure, and if there's any possibility that you know some of them make it home alive, and you know that would be just a dream come true, you know. But
And
Yes.
you know, they have been instances where They have been found alive. So there's never no,
Oh yeah,
as long until you, I'm going to say this, they may take it and twist it. And God forbid, whether it be my kid or until they have closure here, you can't lose hope. There's always hope and love. And nobody can take that away from you, whenever it comes to a situation like this.
that's
And
right.
they need to take and put hope where it belongs to finding this baby girl, and furthermore, any missing kids besides of having hope to get that dollar sign to come into their pockets. They need
Yes.
to take that hope and put it towards a hoping that this kid is found and taking it to the right people and let them do their job. Quit this nonsense of
Yep.
what Ernie Shell, and I'm using him because he's the world's worst of it, or Predator Hunter Nation, and all these YouTube creators. Let them do their job. You're hindering it, and there's no way around that.
Yeah,
If everybody would stop the drama and put all that negative energy towards the actually helping find these missing children, we could bring some of these kids home.
yeah. Just dedicate your channel. If you got one of these channels that are where you're putting these names out there, dedicating them to providing facts and positive information. And if you don't have anything new, don't just exploit these names to
Or
get
bash another creator.
Yeah, just move on to another. There's plenty of missing people, children, just people are in dire straits that could use some attention. Like if you
Yes.
don't have anything new on Summer Wells, leave it alone. Bring it to somebody else. Hey, let's focus. Let's bring attention to another case. Maybe some people will have heard or seen something. Do that kind of thing.
Yep.
And take it if you do have any information. If you're from Hawkins County or anywhere like any kind of information, go to the proper authorities.
Yes.
That should always be the case.
Yes.
Always go through the proper channels. I don't care if your cousin's brother's sister does something. Go to the proper channel.
Absolutely.
I saw one post on Predator Hunter Nation, and I may have a screenshot. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of it. But where they ask for tips, send us your tips, and we will send them to the TBI.
Yep.
Exactly.
How about you send your tips to the TBI?
Thank you.
And they do not, and I can't express this enough. I know for a fact that they are not law enforcement. They do not work for Homeland Security. They do not work for TBI or FBI or no.
Or they don't work with them either.
Exactly. They do
No
not.
parallel bullshit. They might take some evidence of some predator or something in the park to a cop. That's about the closest they're going to come to it.
They took that to
That's
Michael Whitmer, and they even showed a screen. I got the screenshot of it where they can't do nothing. They will not work with them people. They will
because
not.
the way it was collected.
Exactly.
So what they were doing, the way they did it, you can't do. It's not legal. They can't prosecute. So even if they wanted to, they couldn't do anything. And that's what comes with the ignorance these people bring to this. With their evidence collecting, with their little search at the racetrack, to sending your tip into the TBI for you, kind of, no, I'm thinking not. I don't think that's how it works.
No.
Well, I appreciate you guys being up here tonight. We need to do this again.
We should.
Man.
Yeah, anytime. Just let me know.
That way we can get the truth out there. And anytime Jens do lives, I mean,
I would say we might just have y'all over on the liking page.
Yeah, we got some things in the work that I won't let the cat out of the bag, but it's gonna be epic. So
it's gonna be
we got some big stuff coming up.
Lightning Tiger style.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love
All right. Well, have a good night, guys.
Well, you guys have a good night, and I appreciate you, Dawn. I appreciate you helping me mod, and I appreciate the other mod too. And
And thanks,
I
and
appreciate
thank you
it.
everybody for watching. I see you in the comments, everybody.
Yeah, we're paying
Thank you
attention to
for
the
being here,
comments. Yeah,
guys.
thank everybody for joining. Share this page. Share. Go to Facebook and share Tales of the Lycan on Facebook. Go to YouTube and share The Stand. Go to
Invite your
Facebook.
friends. Exactly.
Yeah, invite
Yeah.
your friends. Horror Mask News on Facebook. I mean, we got all kinds of platforms to go. I
Yep.
mean, to get the
With
truth
plenty
out there.
of accurate information on Ernie's show
Absolutely.
and on Predator Hunter Nation, but mainly on Ernie
Yes,
because
Don
they
K
choose
just
to
put
have
up
him
a
as
good point.
well. He's their poster child, so he's the guy that gets it.
Anybody who likes The Stand and subscribes on YouTube to The Stand page, you will get 2 free 8x10s of Ernie Shell. One to poop on, one to cover it up with.
Make that
That's
three.
the
The
deal.
one
Say
to
we
wipe
sort of
your,
want
That's the
people to
deal.
subscribe, man.
one to poop on, one to cover it up, one to wipe your butt with, and one to cover it up with. Don K made a good point. No, they do not. And now I've seen this myself.
Yep.
TBI has stated on their website that they are not working with anyone. They also made a big warning: do not donate to the fundraiser online.
Yeah. And that's indirectly talking about Predator Hunter Nation. I think that's the biggest group that's trying to get donations for their work efforts. And
Yeah, for cameras and all kinds of stuff.
if they could just get some body cams, they could bring these people to justice.
They could have saved Brian Laundry
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
from
From
drowning.
drowning. Yeah. But yeah, they're talking and these people that are getting these sweatshirts made and you know, there's people who are going to buy that stuff just thinking it's going to help the family
Right.
investigation. They won't even think about it. They just out of the goodness of their hearts, oh man, let me help this family out. And that's what they're going to do. And then the family never see a penny.
So at that point, they're not only exploiting Summer, they're then taking advantage of the public or whoever it is that's purchasing the item, thinking that, their money's going to a reward fund or
That's what makes
a
you
foundation.
the equal to a pedophile when you do that.
Oh,
Yeah. They should put they should be required to have some kind of warning on there that, none of the proceeds from the sales of this will be donated or given to the Summer Wells family or her investigation. Some kind of notice, just letting people know before they spend that money.
Right.
yep.
And they're not even cheap either. That's the fucked up part.
Right.
I mean,
All right.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
All right,
it's been
guys.
fun. Appreciate you having us on, Jamie. I had fun, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks for
Thank
checking
you
in with
guys
us, man.
for being on. You guys have a good night and hope to do this again soon.
Absolutely.